Hi, I'm Detective Collier with the Anne Arundel County Police Department's Cold Case Homicide Unit. On January 6, 2012, Greg Sears was murdered. His murder is still an open investigation, and we are hoping you can give us the missing pieces to bring his murderer to justice. On January 6, 2012, at approximately 2:15 a.m., the victim arrived at his residence located on Ian Alley in Laurel, Maryland. Upon Mr. Sears parking in his driveway and exiting his vehicle, he was approached by two unknown black males, both wearing all dark clothing. The suspects demanded money from Mr. Sears as he exited the vehicle. An altercation occurred, and Mr. Sears started chasing the suspects out of his garage. During the chase, the suspects fired shots, and Mr. Sears sustained several gunshot wounds. The suspects continued to flee, and Mr. Sears returned to his residence and collapsed in his driveway. Patrol officers arrived and canvassed the area for the suspects. Mr. Sears was transported to the University of Maryland Shock Trauma Hospital, where he succumbed to his injuries. Mr. Sears was able to supply officers with a description of the attackers. He described the first suspect as a tall black male with a thin build wearing a mask. The second suspect was described as a short black male with a thin build, also wearing a mask. Mr. Sears was a loving son, brother, husband, and soon-to-be father. Unfortunately, due to these criminals' violent actions, Mr. Sears would never meet his child, and his family's lives have been forever changed. Gregory Sears deserves justice. Anyone with any information is asked to call the Anne Arundel County Cold Case Unit at 410-222-4731. We are offering up to a $10,000 reward for information leading to the arrest and conviction of Gregory Sears' murderer. Help us get a murderer off our Anne Arundel County streets.